everybody, welcome to Exploring with Cindy and Dan. This is part 2 of our amazing 17-day ultimate Alaska cruise with the Grand Princess. So come aboard and join us in this adventure. This is our second video of our ultimate Alaska cruise with the Grand Princess video series. In this video, we are doing a full narrated tour of the ship, deck by deck from deck 4, the Gala Deck, through deck 6, the Fiesta Deck. We will give you information and tips on what is included in your cruise, Wi-Fi packages, shopping experience, specialty dining restaurants, main dining rooms, the Princess Theater, and many more things that you need to know about the Grand Princess. On future videos, we will show you the ports of calls of Juneau, Ketchikan, Skagway, Sitka, Seward, Haines, Wrangell, Victoria, and Vancouver in Canada. One of the most striking aspects of cruising to Alaska is the opportunity to witness its magnificent glaciers like the Hubbard Glacier, Marjorie and Lamplugh Glacier, and College Fjords with the Harvard and Yale glaciers. They captivate visitors with their size and beauty. We also watch the calving of the glacier, massive chunks of ice breaking away and crashing into the water was absolutely mesmerizing and humbling experience, reminding travelers of nature's raw power. So please subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss our next video of Alaska. Cruising to Alaska is always a breathtaking experience that immerses all passengers into the stunning landscapes and diverse wildlife of the last frontier. An Alaskan cruise is a journey into the heart of nature, offering panoramic views of amazing glaciers, rugged mountains, and unspoiled wilderness. While cruising in Glacier Bay National Park, we saw bears at Barlett Cove. We also saw many bald eagles in Icy Strait Point, Wrangell and Haines. We saw orcas just when we were leaving Ketchikan, and we always see mountain goats in Gloomy Knob at the Glacier Bay National Park, just while cruising. And this was our first time where we actually see many sea otters while dining at the Horizon Court. The icy waters are teeming with life, providing passengers with countless opportunities to observe animals in their natural habitat. Whether spotting bears along the coastline or watching playful otters float by or seeing porpoises swimming along the ship, each encounter adds to the sense of wonder that defines an Alaskan cruise. Beyond the natural beauty, Alaskan cruises offer enriching cultural experiences. Many itineraries include stops at coastal towns like Ketchikan, Juneau, and Skagway, where travelers can learn about native Alaskan heritage, the gold rush area, and the local way of life. Exploring this community gives insight into the resilience and tradition of those who call Alaska home. On this cruise, we stop at Haines, Wrangell, Sitka, and Seward, some destinations that we stopped for the first time, and they were absolutely incredible. So at the end, cruising to Alaska is an unforgettable adventure that combines relaxation, exploration, and awe-inspiring scenery. Whether marveling at glaciers, encountering wildlife, or delving into history, every moment on board and on shore adds to the magic of discovering one of the world's most breathtaking destinations. Now let's start our tour of the ship, deck by deck, starting from deck 4, the Gala Deck. The medical center is located on deck 4, the Gala Deck midship, and it is the ship's hospital operated by resident doctors, physicians, and nurses on a 24-hour on-call duty. Their hours of operation vary from ship to ship, and for our cruise, their hours of operation on sea days were from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., and on port days from 8 to 10 a.m. and from 4 to 6 p.m., and the turnaround days from 8 to 9 and from 3 to 5 p.m. But you can always call 911 whenever you want, anywhere and anytime while on board if you have an emergency or urgent medical matters. If you want to make an appointment, you can just dial 4426 during clinic hours. The water shuttle area is also located here on deck 4 midship. This area is used when the ship visits a tendering cruise port where passengers can be offloaded and loaded back on only via water shuttles. For this cruise, we didn't have to utilize the water shuttles. Usually, we use the water shuttles in the port of Skagway, but they've changed that. Now, let's go to deck 5, the Plaza Deck. Deck 5 has interior and ocean view staterooms forward of the ship, and also a laundromat on the port side only. The Michelangelo dining room is one of the 3 main dining rooms that is included with your cruise, and it is located middle of the ship on deck 5. The main dining room is a traditional dining room, and the reservations here are made for the same time each day with the same wait staff. You can choose from traditional, flexible, or walk-in dining within the 3 main dining rooms. Choose the dining time each night or vary it by day, and you can easily revise your reservations and make new ones while on board, if available, and you can choose your table, if you want a private table or if you want to meet new friends and dine with other passengers. This main dining room offers anytime dining. The Michelangelo dining room has 2 sittings, the first sitting between 5 and 5:15 p.m. and the second sitting from 7:30 to 7:45 p.m. You can make your reservation through your Medallion app even before you set sail, just like we did. You can have dinner and tea time in this dining room, and if you want to have breakfast as well as lunch, you may try the Bicelli dining room on deck 6. In each main dining room, there is a menu for everybody created by their executive chef and international culinary team throughout the fleet. Now we will be walking outside the Michelangelo dining room towards the forward of the ship, past the restrooms on the port side of the ship, and you will find Good Spirits at Sea bar. A renowned mixologist, Rob Floyd, with over 25 years of experience, introduced a new cocktail menu at Good Spirits at Sea, with handcrafted cocktails and his unique blend of technique and flair. This is a great place to enjoy a drink, and the view is also amazing. Coming up, we have the International Cafe. The International Cafe is one of the complimentary cafes open 24 hours. You can grab a specialty coffee or a sweet treat or savory snacks at any time, and you can sit and relax in any of the areas around the cafe. The specialty coffee and the specialty dessert are not included with your cruise fare, but everything else in this cafe is included. Next to the International Cafe, you will find the Fine Arts Gallery. This is the art gallery of the ship. It displays a range of artwork for guests to view and purchase during the art auctions, and you can take an art sample copy home when you attend any of the Lighting Fast art auction or any auction. I believe they had 4 or 5 different free sample copies for you to take home. Now let's talk about the Princess Pattern. The Princess Pattern is Princess Today's event brochure. Our stateroom attendant leaves this brochure inside our stateroom after 5:30 p.m. every night, so you can read about the events on your cruise for the next day. It is a detailed information paper of daily events. If you have your phone with you, the Medallion app has the journey view, which is exactly the same as the event listing of Princess Pattern. I personally like the paper Princess Pattern better than the Princess Medallion app for the daily events, because it is so much easier to read, and I carry it with me at all times, and sometimes I highlight the events that I want to attend. If you have your Princess app, you can easily bookmark these events on your app. It is good to get familiarized with the today's events so you can be aware of everything that is going on your cruise. The front page shows you the day, the port of call, if we are at sea or not, and the attire for the night, smart casual or formal. Inside the Princess Pattern, you will see today's events, the events for the morning, afternoon, and evenings, while giving you some information about arrival times at the ports, the all aboard time, and also a brief description of the port. The back of the brochure, you will see the location and hours of operation of every venue in your ship, including dining, bars and lounges, also the casino, spa, the medical center, the shop of Princess, guest services, fitness centers, oceanfront, and many more venues. If you need your Princess Pattern on a different language, you can stop by at the guest services area on deck 6 midship, and they might be able to help you. If you continue walking forward of the ship, you will find interior and ocean view staterooms, and a laundromat on the port side only. Princess Cruise has laundry services as well as self-service laundromat. If you do not want to do your own laundry, you can choose to get your clothes cleaned by the onboard laundry service. Simply complete the laundry form left on one of the closet hangers of your cabin and leave it inside your cabin for the stateroom attendant to collect. But the self-service laundry facility on Grand Princess is very easy to use. The use of the washer and dryer on this ship is $3 per load for the washer and $3 per load for the dryer. You will also find detergent, bleach, and softener for purchase. In this cruise, some days the laundromats were closed due to Alaska water consumption regulations, so plan in advance if you want to do your own laundry. And they are always open from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. Now we are leaving this area and we are now walking towards the middle of the ship, where the piazza is located, and around the piazza you will find Alfredo's Pizzeria. It is a casual restaurant inspired by vibrant colors and breathtaking landscapes of the Amalfi Coast. It serves authentic made-to-order Neapolitan pizza using the finest ingredients and crafted from scratch by their talented Italian chefs. In this cruise, we didn't try Alfredo's, but we've dined at Gigi's Pizzeria by Alfredo's at the Discovery Princess, and it was fantastic. Here it has an extra fee of $15 for adult and $7.50 for children. But if you have the Princess Plus or Princess Premier package, Alfredo's is also included in both packages. Next to Alfredo's, you will find Vine's Wine Bar. This bar was voted one of the best wine bars at sea by the USA Today, and it is located in one of the corners of the piazza on deck 5. Vine's offers an extensive collection of wines, fine champagne, sparkling wines, and regional offerings for purchase. Their menu includes wine flights, which is a selection of wines served in a small portion for tasting, and a selection of unique wines by the glass. Next to this bar is the Internet Cafe, where you can use any of the computers, check your email account, or browse the internet for your news, stock in trading, or sports. If you don't have a laptop or you do not want to use your cell phone, the Internet Cafe is there for you, and you can buy your internet plan here. It is usually crowded in the afternoon, but early in the morning or late at night is very nice to work here. The internet package plans for the entire cruise was $425 for one device and over $700 for multiple devices up to 4 devices. We are Platinum member, so as a Platinum member we receive 50% discount on the internet plan. But the Medallion Net Wi-Fi in the cruise is free for all cruises, and you can use the Medallion app for free, as I explained it more in depth in my previous video. There are so many things that you can do with just the free Wi-Fi internet in this ship, like ordering drinks or items for your cabins, book your excursion, reserve your restaurants, check the activities for the day, locate your family throughout the ship. You can even text with family and friends for free. In one of the corners of the Internet Cafe, you will find the Captain's Circle Loyalty. This is the area where you can ask about their loyalty program, which is one of the best programs at sea. Once you cruise with Princess for the first time, you will automatically become a Circle member. We've cruised with Princess for many years, and we just became an elite member after this cruise. And you will receive multiple benefits with your membership. Depending on the number of cruises and types of staterooms you've booked, you will reach one of the 4 tiers: Gold, Ruby, Platinum, or Elite. While most cruise line loyalty programs offer some benefits for passengers, Princess Cruise offers an extensive list of benefits for all, even for first-time guests. The middle of the ship on deck 5 is the atrium, and Princess call it the piazza. It is the heart of the ship, and all the Princess piazzas are very beautiful. It is a 3-level atrium from deck 5 through deck 7. It offers plenty of space to unwind and people watch. Here is where you can enjoy live music, you can dance or take fitness classes, participate in fun games, and dance parties at night. Here is where you can find the panoramic lifts. These elevators are located in the middle of the ship, and you can admire 3 decks while going up or down: decks 5, deck 6, and deck 7. Usually on a Skagway day, on an Alaskan cruise with Princess, you will find puppies in the piazza. One of the Iditarod race champion, Ryan Reddington, and also grandson of the co-founder of the Iditarod race, was in the piazza as well. The captain's farewell cocktail party, the last day at sea on our cruise, was also presented in the piazza, and many more activities are done here at the piazza. We are now heading upstairs to Deck 6, Fiesta Deck. There are 7 cabins on the starboard side of this ship, which is different from some of the bigger ships in the fleet. Usually, Deck 6 don't have any cabins. Princess Theater is located on Deck 6 and Deck 7, and this is the lower level of the Princess Theater, forward of Deck 6. This is the largest space of the Grand Princess, and it features the ship's production shows, entertainers, musicians, shows, events, and enrichment programs, like the humpback whales of Alaska, Bear Facts, North to Alaska, Gold Rush Fever, Tales of Wild Alaska, and everything you need to know about glaciers. Some of the most popular production shows were the Comedy Magic Show with Sean McMaster and comedian Robbie Prince. Production shows like Sweet Soul Music that celebrate some of the greatest rhythm and blues, soul and Motown songs from past and present. She Will Rock was a tribute to the kings and queens of rock and roll. We also had a headliner from Las Vegas named Jeff Tracta. Other production shows called Stardust, British Invasion, and Born to Dance with professional singers and dancers from the Grand Princess. On our 12th day of our cruise, Princess Theater presented a hypnotist show that we actually didn't care for, so we left the theater, but the rest of the shows were very good. On our Juno day, Princess Theater presented the Iditarod champion, Libby Riddles. She's amazing. If you are on Princess Cruise to Alaska and you have her as guest on the ship, you definitely need to see her presentation. It is always very interesting and inspiring. She was the first woman to win the Iditarod race in Alaska. She talked about her life in Alaska, her sledge dogs, and all her adventures when in Alaska. In the morning of our last sea day, Princess presented the culinary demonstration. It was fun, and you do not want to miss it, because after the presentation, we had a free galley tour of one of the kitchens of the ship. For a first-time cruiser, it's really something you really need to see. Snooker Cigars Lounge is located on Deck 6 forward near the entrance of the Princess Theater. It is a cigar bar, also described as an English sports pub. This bar is decorated like an English sports pub with rich woods, sports memorabilia, and several flat-screen TVs. Now for the casino lovers, this is Grand Casino. It is a casino in the Grand Princess. It features games, tables including roulette, poker, craps, and blackjack, and it also has a range of slots machine and video poker machines. This casino is not open 24 hours like a regular land casino, and Princess Casino is always closed while on port due to the international rules. Casinos and the shops of Princess are generally closed while the ship is in port to comply with local gambling and international rules, but once we leave port and reach international waters, they will reopen. Just check their hours of operation for the opening hours. They always have different hours every day depending on the port of call and when we arrive and leave the ports. The starboard side of the casino is the non-smoking area, and smoking is only permitted in the casino during opening hours while actively playing in the casino. Grand Casino offers a variety of games and lottery. For example, starting the second day of our cruise, on our sea day, they offered slot tournament qualifications, over $500,000 Paradise Lotto draw, and Paradise Lotto draw. During the rest of our cruise, they offer more slot tournament, winner takes all, scratch card special, cruise for life scratched off, Paradise Lotto draw, heat wave games, and cruise and cash scratch off tickets. The last day of our cruise, due to navigational changes, the casino closed earlier for the night. As soon as you leave the casino towards the middle of the ship, you will find the guest services area. Guest services is located middle of the ship on Deck 6. It is mainly their customer service area. If you have any problem during your cruise, you can talk to any of the guest services personnel and they will be more than happy to assist you. They are open 24 hours a day. But you can always call them from your cabin phone or chat with them on your Princess Medallion app. If you chat with them, they will usually answer within minutes of your questions, and they are very attentive and fast. On this cruise, some passengers had issues with heater, water pressure in their cabins, and TV issues, so guest services is the place where they can resolve all your problems. My medallion was not working after the first day, and they provided me with a new one, and it worked perfect. The shops of Princess are located on both sides of the ship on deck 6. You will find Facets and Calypso Cove. They are tax and duty-free shopping area where you can find beautiful watches, jewelry, clothing, accessories, cigarettes, liquors, and souvenirs. The Effie area inside one of these shops has the Collect Your Free Colors of Love pendant for every passenger on the ship. You can receive a different color pendant almost every day of your cruise, just by simply showing up at the Effie store. You will receive 8 different color pendants, and they are very pretty and free, and you can always enter a raffle for the chance to win free jewelry. The shops of Princess are only open when we are at sea. On sea days, they are open from 9 a.m. until around 10 p.m. But depending on the ports of call and when we arrive or depart, they will have different hours of operation, so check your Princess pattern for their hours. In this store, some passengers say that you can find savings of up to 30% or more off US retail prices. Most of their designer brands are Chanel, Dior, Calvin Klein, Lancôme, Clinique, Estée Lauder, and Fossil, but they also have unique local products. I know that on select itineraries, you can arrange to have your purchases shipped home. This is one of the finest retail shopping experiences at sea, and among the benefits of shopping with Princess, they tell us that one of their benefits is the assurance that you're getting the best quality products and customer service. If you have forgotten to pack some essentials, you will find them here at the Calypso Cove. Like, for example, if you need Tylenol or Dramamine or shampoo, conditioner, or diapers for your kids, you will find them here. Once you exit the shop of Princess, you will find one of the 3 main dining rooms, the Da Vinci dining room. It is included with your cruise fare, and it is amongst the best at sea. They serve dishes made with the freshest ingredients, and their menu always reflects flavors from around the world, and it is located midship deck 6. The Da Vinci dining room is one of the main dining rooms that is a walk-in dining room, meaning that reservations are not required, and they are only open for dinner from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. This dining room offers a classic cruise dining experience with a multi-course meal. The menu changes daily and offers a variety of choices, including regional flavors, guest favorites, and chef specialties. You can view their menu on your app as well as the entrance of the dining room. They are also open some days of your cruise for tea time from 3 to 3:45 p.m. And the reserved collection seating or restaurant with the entrance on the starboard side of the ship on deck 6 is open for breakfast from 7 to 9 a.m., for lunch from 12 to 1:30 p.m., and for dinner from 5 to 9 p.m. The reserved collection restaurant is an enhanced, elevated, and exclusive experience for reserved collection guests, and it is complimentary for them. The Reserve Collection restaurant offers an enhanced and luxury dining experience featuring gourmet menu and dedicated wait staff, and the dress code for dinner is a formal attire. The Reserve Collection guests are guests who have booked a Reserve Collection mini suite or suite on select ships. The third and last main dining room on this ship is the Botticelli dining room. It is located aft of the ship on deck 6. And you can only access this restaurant from the aft elevators. Now we're going to the Botticelli dining room. It is also included with your cruise fare. In this dining room, you can have breakfast from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., lunch from noon to 1:30 p.m., and dinner from 5 to 9 p.m. This main dining room offers a flexible dining experience. Make a flexible reservation for a convenient time for you and your party. Just before we came aboard, we booked our dining reservation at 5:40 for every day here at the Botticelli dining room. I really can't tell which dining room is the best because they are all different and they all have their own unique style, but what I can tell you is that the crew is always amazing and you see them working so hard so you can have a great experience in the Grand Princess. We believe that the main dining rooms on Princess cruise lines are very good because they consistently deliver both quality and variety. They are an inviting blend of fine dining and relaxed elegance, ensuring that every meal is a celebration of culinary commitment. This unique attention to detail makes the main dining rooms at Princess not just a place to eat, but a significant part of the overall onboard experience. We always enjoy our dinner at the main dining rooms, and as you can see, the dessert looks amazing. If you haven't watched our first video of the Ultimate Alaska with the Grand Princess, please don't forget to watch it. We talked about what to do on embarkation day, the check-in process, the Princess Medallion class, the Princess app, the free Medallion, Wi-Fi, and lots of tips and information about the ship. This is the end of our second video of our Ultimate Alaska 17-day cruise with the Grand Princess. We hope you like it. Please like our video and consider subscribing to our channel with the notification bell on so you'll know when we'll have our next video of Alaska. We will talk more about drink packages, complimentary and specialty restaurants, cruising docks, Princess Protection Vacation Plan, and we will continue our narrated tours of Deck 7 through Deck 18. So stay tuned for our next video. Thank you so much.